Good. How are you?
Oh, good. It looks like you're in the hospital, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's on the agenda today?
I'm just getting immunotherapy.
Okay, how much longer do you think you have to be in there today?
I haven't even gotten hooked up yet, so
Oh, okay.
more than an hour.
Oh gosh. Hey, well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today as we wrap up 2020
Yeah.
and we look back on the 20 years that we've been supporting teens and young adults with cancer, like you.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild to think that I started this organization before you were even born.
Yeah.
Boy, this has been a really difficult year, hasn't it? Due to all the COVID restrictions. And I think one of the most trying challenges has been this terrible sense of isolation, not being able to be with the people we love.
Mhm.
And I'm sure for you, it's been even that much more difficult, given that you were diagnosed just before all of this started
Yeah.
and had to go through your treatment in this very isolating time.
Yeah. It's definitely been a different experience.
Oh my gosh. Well, to help us and the people who are watching this, I want to put up on the screen before, two pictures of you before and after cancer.
Okay.
And as you reflect on how your life has changed, especially evident in these two pictures, can you tell me how becoming 1330 Cancer Connect has helped?
Yeah. So definitely a lot has changed. But I think my passion for dancing has still remained the same. And I think that like meeting other kids with different diagnosis through 1330 has showed me that it doesn't really change. It doesn't have to change who you are. It just makes you different in some ways, but you can still do the things that you love and still be a good person.
So you're a relative new member of 1330.
Yeah.
And say a little bit more about you said you've met people with different diagnoses, but at the core, there are some things in common. What are those things?
Yeah. So definitely there's been a lot of different cancers that I've never heard of and that I feel like I can't necessarily relate to, yet at the same time, it feels like everyone has a mutual understanding for everything that everyone has been through, whether it's the fear of relapse or just going through chemo and not feeling good or just not wanting to talk about cancer and just play a game or something. It feels like we all have something to relate about, even though we're in much different situations.
Prior to your learning about 1330 and joining in on some of our Zoom calls, had you ever had the opportunity to meet other kids your age going through what you're going through?
I had not. I was 18 and I was treated in a pediatric hospital, so there weren't many other 18-year-olds in there. And especially with COVID going on, I wasn't allowed to socialize with other patients, so it really helped having a group that was similar in age and also going through cancer.
And we kind of caught you in the middle of both centers, right? Because you live
Yeah.
up in the middle of Rochester and Syracuse. So we feel really lucky to have you in both places.
Yeah, it's awesome that there's more than one location, so yeah.
Yeah, well, then you could get your pick wherever you feel most comfortable. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. So as 2020 comes to a close, everybody's looking ahead to the future. But for you, you've still got a little way to go before you're done with your treatment. As a relative new member of 1330 Cancer Connect, how would you like to see us continue to help other young adults like you in our next 20 years?
Yeah, I think just spreading the word and getting more kids involved, and I think that can come from us too, is finding other kids who are going through cancer and because I think the more people we have and the more we can share each other's stories, the better it will be.
Is there any one thing that has stuck out for you in the time that you've been involved that you want us to that you want to see us do more of?
Well, it's hard because I've only been doing Zoom
Yeah.
experiences, but I think that Journeys was a great experience, and I know you guys have been doing that for a while, but I think continuing to do that and the candle lighting was special too. So
All right. So next year we'll see you in person at Journeys.
yeah,
And hopefully by next year, Journey's time, things will be somewhat back to the way they were. And we'll make sure we get you and your mom there in person.
yes,
Kara, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with me today. And thanks for joining us.
yeah. Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Okay,
Right on. Bye.
bye.